Hello traders, I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures, here to talk to you about the grain markets this morning. Okay, the corn market. So we had the USDA forum yesterday and today, and they came out with balance sheets yesterday, nothing too terribly unchanged or changed from what we're talking about. And then this morning, the first look at acreage, no surprises there. So kind of seems like we'll have this year 5 million more soybean acres and perhaps 4 million less corn acres. So that's the scuttlebutt starting out. The big report, March 31st, planting intentions, we get closer and closer to that. That's a very big report. We'll get the first official read on acreage in our great country, USA. Okay, so all of a sudden we've had these heavy rains in California, and this has slowed down corn movement to the Pacific Northwest. That's where we ship corn to China, Japan. Japan, a big corn buyer of USA. All of a sudden China's selling corn to Japan and South Korea. And from northern China, it takes 3 or 4 days for corn to get to Japan. From here in the USA, the Pacific Northwest, it takes 2 weeks for corn to get to Japan. And then from Brazil to ship corn to Japan, it takes 35 days. So from a business perspective, it's important that we can sell corn very easily to Japan. But the point is, we don't want anyone in on our export business. Exports are really, really important, okay? And we keep talking about this on a weekly basis. Okay, well, our first chart here today is the corn chart. And you can see corn in very good support. So we'll see if next week we don't come in here higher. All three of the charts that we're going to show you today, corn, soybean, and wheat, my analysis, it looks like it's in very good support. So let's move on to the soybean market. Okay, 4 things here for soybeans that are fundamentals, that are headwinds to the soybean market. Number 1, South American weather. They're finishing up very good over there. Brazil maybe 50% harvested on their soybean harvest. Number 2, are these managed funds overextended in corn and soybeans? Yesterday, open interest declined on our sell-off in soybeans and corn. Number 3, as we move into March and June, the Fed rate hikes, perhaps the dollar is going to stay strong on any type of interest rate hike that we get in our great country. So when news is slow, and this morning we've got no USDA export announcements, so news has been a little bit slow here lately, this strong dollar crimps the exports of soybeans and corn. And then lastly, exports, we talked about that, and South America weather, we talked about that, and so these are some headwinds that are holding soybeans back. Remember last year, soybeans rallied $3 around this time. So I don't know that that's going to continue again, but here's a daily chart on soybeans in very good support. We'll see what happens next week. The end of February is a stronger seasonal for soybean. And then a daily chart on wheat to wrap this up this morning. You can see the wheat market in very good support. We've had a very big short covering rally in wheat, and we'll see where we go here with this next week. Everybody have an excellent weekend.